For website design, it's essential to have good file management practice. Have a folder for each of your websites. Inside that folder, have your web pages, those are the .html pages, your style sheet, and then have a subfolder for any resources that you might be using, like images. And then with regards to naming, the key is be consistent. There must be no spaces in your names. In this example, I'm using lowercase and an underscore for any spaces. If you're consistent in your naming of files and folders, it's going to make your coding a lot easier. There are a number of options of programs to use for writing your HTML and CSS. Notepad++ is a nice simple one, very effective, and it's free. So download it, install it, and open it in the usual way. Here I have Notepad++ open, and I've just started creating my first website. As you can see, nothing spectacular. The magic happens when you save this. So I'm going to put this into its own new folder, and I'm going to call it index.html, which is the name I should use for all my home pages, and then I'm going to save. And you can see once I save it as a .html file, all the colors change and weird things start happening. Now we'll pop over to another home page, a more complete one, and you can see that Notepad++ has got a whole lot of things happening. Basically, the program is set up to help you with your coding. So you can see when a section opens and closes, you can see what's inside that little section or inside that tag. If you knock one of these things off, then straight away you can see there's a problem. This is called an IDE, or an Integrated Development Environment, and it's basically a little program to help you with your coding. If you look at an example of CSS, now don't worry about the coding here, this is what we're going to be learning in this section. Again, you've got the different colors. And if you make a mistake, like let's say we spell color in the non-American way, then you can see it's black, which tells you that there's something wrong. If you leave off one of these little end thingies, the semicolon, you can see the next line goes wrong. So it's an IDE, Integrated Development Environment, which helps you with your coding, helps you track any errors that you're making. Plus it does all sorts of other weird and wonderful things for you. If you want to view this file in a browser, first of all make sure it's saved. That icon will save this page, this icon will save all pages, and seeing that we're working on multiple pages, I'll click that one. When they're grayed out, it means they're saved. Then we can go Run, choose our favorite browser, make sure it's Chrome, and it opens in Chrome. Now seeing that we're going to be jumping between these two programs, it's a good idea to show them both at the same time. So I'll put that one on that side, and I'll grab this one and put it on this side. So you just have to grab the top and drag it to the side. Now what I can do is I can jump between the two. So let's say, for example, I wanted to change this to capital letters. Then all I have to do now is save, jump over here and refresh, and I can see the changes straight away. And the same thing happens with the CSS. Let's change this to 270, then you save, come back here and refresh, and straight away you see the difference. So having a good setup is going to make your coding a lot easier.